So, oh, this is so different from. Hey guys, what's poppin'? Okay, sorry, this is like so different from live streaming my cell phone. I'm not really. I mean, I used to be computer savvy. Not. I haven't been in years. So bear with me on this. There's some buttons I don't know where they are on here. Because I'm live streaming on my Chromebook, and there's just like buttons that I don't know where they are. Like, hopefully I see the the comments that come through if there's any comments that come through while I'm live streaming right now. So, let me get into this video because I'm gonna try not to make this a long, drawn out video. Yes, guys, I am in fact back. Now you may think, what does that mean? Because I mean, I've seen you do some vlogs, and basically the last time I I was, shall I say, active. I was an active YouTuber. It has actually been technically over 2 years now, and I'm gonna get into why. Um, I'm going to try to do a quick summary, not going to get into all the details with you guys. Basically, 2 years ago, I had mentioned, I think the last video I did, I mentioned that I had bought a car, a used car. And I did. I was going to update you guys to show you the car. I never got into doing that video. Unfortunately, I no longer have the car. Only 2 years later, I no longer have my car. Which is a tragedy for me. It was heartbreaking. I cried over it. I mourned my car. But okay, so what happened 2 years ago? Like I said, I did in fact get my car that Friday. My friend Kevin, I had to pay for him and his mom to come down by Amtrak. I was living in West Virginia, Bradshaw, West Virginia at the time. I had to pay him and his mom Amtrak because they were both homeless. I had to pay them their Amtrak tickets to come down from Florida to West Virginia to for him basically to drive my car. Why? Because at the time when I bought my car, I did not have a driver's license yet, and he did. So out of all the people I knew, he was basically the only one that lived in Florida that I knew that would do this for me, and he would drive my car back. So I had planned this all ahead of time. I was very strategic on how I was going to do things. I asked him in advance. He agreed. So I paid for them an Amtrak ticket. They came down. He drove my car back to Florida. So the first week I was there, he was basically driving my car. Well, it wasn't a week. It was more than that. I'm bullshitting. Excuse my language. I'm trying to quit cursing. You'll learn why throughout this video. So it was more than a week. It was a couple of weeks because I had to go and register the car. I had to get everything set up. I had to register the car. I had to, get the tags. I had to, not only that, the main thing, I had to get my driver's license. So obviously I had to make an appointment. So, and I had to wait about a month for that. So I went. Thankfully I didn't have to get the written test because I got my written test when I was 16 years old. I passed it the first time I did it. It expired because I never got my license even when I was in New York. I went, redid the written test again, passed it again. It expired again, so I gave up at the time because my dad was supposed to teach me. He never got to, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of constantly going back doing the written test. I keep passing it, wasting money. And I was like, he's not ready to teach me for some reason. So I was like, you know what? I gave up. Thankfully, in Florida, the rules for that, I didn't have to get the written test again. I got copies from the DMV before I went. I showed it to them. They said, "Did you take the written test?" I said, "Yes, I passed it when I was 16. I explained that to them. I showed them the papers. Long story short, I went for the road test. I failed it first day taking it. I did the whole test. I passed everything. The part that I failed was the pull-in parking. I hit the pole right when I was going in. My turn was off. So because of that, hitting that one little corner of the pole, I failed automatically, regardless if I passed everything else, the 3-point turn and all that. Yeah. I failed it automatically. Thankfully, I made an appointment. I was smart, and I made another appointment for the following day, the next day, so I didn't have to wait a month. I went back the next day with a positive mind. I was like, you know what? I'm telling my friend Kevin, I'm like, I'm going to pass it now. I'm going to pass it this time. So, again, I was nervous with the pull-in parking. Thankfully, this time, I actually looked up some lessons on YouTube on that pull-in parking thing. That actually did help me. This time I passed it, finally got my driver's license, so one day me and him got into an argument over something, and he was like, you know what, you got your driver's license, drive your own damn car now. And I was like, fine. I was like, what are you, like, is that supposed to be a threat or something? And I was like, I'll drive my own car. You're right, I do have my driver's license, so why am I scared to drive it if I'm allowed to legally drive it now? So I started driving it, and the reason why I went back to Florida was I went back to pick up my girlfriend because she was supposed to be coming back from Texas to Florida. So I wanted to get my driver's license to pick her up because we were going to move, get an apartment and stuff like that. I ended up living there for a year, being homeless, living in my car. That whole experience, you guys, I mean, I could do a video for y'all of what it's like living homeless in your car. I mean, that was horrible. During that 1 year, I got attacked by a homeless guy. 6'2". I mean, he was high on spice. Spice, for those of y'all that don't know what it is, it's basically like smoking pot, but it's stronger, and they call it spice. Or some people will call it gas. That's the big thing going around Florida right now in Hillsborough. For those of y'all that live there, you know what this drug is, including blueberries. That's really big right now, a big drug problem in Hillsborough. So yeah, he was high on spice, and he hit me in my chest. His girlfriend started arguing with me. He jumped up to defend, like I was arguing back with her. So to defend, he seemed like he had to defend her. I mean, no, hands were thrown or anything. It was just a verbal argument, and she started with me. So of course I was going to defend myself, and she's calling me all these profanities. So I started throwing profanities back at her, and so I opened up the bottle of water I had, and I threw it at the wall where they were sitting. I knew I couldn't throw it on them, or I'll be charged with assault. So I knew not to throw the water on them. But I did throw it at the wall where they were sitting at. So because of that, he jumps up, hits me in my chest, and goes to swing to punch me in the face. But luckily, the whole thing is tragic. But luckily, after he hit me in my chest, for some reason, I blacked out. Like my mind, I just passed out. And when I woke up, I was already on the ground. I had to end up getting stitches in the side of my lip, staples in the back of my head because my head busted open from hitting the concrete. I did press charges against him. He only did like 3 days in jail. So now, to this day, I'm wondering if that was even worth it, pressing charges. And a 6'2" or whatever dude, like, hitting a handicapped person, like, and you only get 3 days in jail. Like, he got bailed out by somebody, $500 bail. Somebody bailed him out, and I'm like, he's homeless too, high on spice. Who paid $500 to bail this dude out, right? But anyway, that passed. He tried to come by like a month later or something to try to apologize to me. Yeah, I was panhandling. I was hustling, which is embarrassing when you're homeless and have to hold up that sign, asking people for money and stuff. That was the hardest thing for me of the whole homeless situation. That was literally the hardest thing I had to do, because I'm the type of person, I don't like asking anybody for anything. Um, so yeah, having to do that, was to me was humiliating, and I realized like what these homeless people have to go through on a daily. You know what I mean? Like dealing with that. I can only imagine what these people have to go through, and my heart just went out to them more because of that, and I prayed more for them because of this. And you know, I understood before, having homeless friends. I knew it wasn't an easy thing, but after having to go through it yourself, your mindset kind of changes. You become more understanding. It's a hard life. It is, and you know that 1 year felt like it was forever to me. It was a struggle, especially like finding places to go to the bathroom. Finding places to wash up, and it's especially being low on money and then having to pay to wash your clothes and all that stuff. It was horrible. It was a tough and horrible experience. I would never want to go through again. Anyway, so after that, I finally ended up. Well, excuse me. Before that, I ended up still going to doctors at that time. Um, and then finding out I had medical problems that ended up popping up with my kidneys, my carotid artery in my neck. I haven't really talked to many people about that, but I figured I might as well share that with you guys. Be honest. You can't go wrong with being honest with people. You know, yeah, I have a clogged carotid artery in the left side of my neck, so that's become an issue, a serious issue, because doctors tell me I could have a stroke at any time. If I get overly angry or upset, or so I try to keep my emotions intact as best as possible. But so yeah, after that, I eventually, actually during this time I was still homeless. I ended up in two separate car accidents. The second car accident totaled my car. It was totaled. So I had to junk it. And because of the fact I had to junk it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna need a place to live, traveling place to place because I can't walk far. So I was like, getting stuff that I need is gonna become a lot harder now. Going food shopping and stuff I need at the beginning of the month and everything, and I can't depend on other people to help me survive. So like, I ended up calling my cousin. She helped me get an apartment. So I am back in West Virginia, you guys. I'm not in Bradshaw this time. I am in Racel now, which is not far. It's about like 5 minutes down the road from where I used to live 2 years ago. So I'm back in an apartment in West Virginia, just chilling until my girlfriend arrives. And so that's where I am now, you guys. And yeah, I am finally back. I wanted to get situated first, and get everything. There's still a lot I have to do, but for the most part, I'm situated, finally situated. So after the 2 years, and you're probably thinking, well, I just saw you do a vlog from your visit to see your mom in North Carolina. But that wasn't my regular vlogs. I only did that because my mom was in a car accident. So I figured while I was there, my mom could use some prayers from you guys. That's the only reason why I live streamed that little, Florida episode of me traveling, and my car accident was after that. So, um, yeah, but right now I'm saving up since I'm back in West Virginia and I got a place to live now. I am focusing on saving up to try to get another car. That's gonna take me a while. So now, there you go, guys, with the update of where I've been. And yes, that I am back, and I plan on doing more live streaming for you guys. Now, the title of this video, I do mention plus Tramadol Withdrawal. Now, I'm not going to get into the Tramadol Withdrawal thing with you guys in this video right now. I'm just mostly explaining where I've been, and that I am back. But the reason why I brought up Tramadol Withdrawal in the title, I am going to be doing another video. This one is going to be, I've done the Tramadol withdrawal videos in the past for you new subscribers, those of you that don't know. That was literally my first video, was the Tramadol withdrawal series I did for you guys, which was about 5 or 6 years ago. It was literally my first Tramadol series, my first vlogs I started. Used to love them all. Looking back on them, rewatching them every now and then, I noticed there were some things I left out. So what I'm gonna do for you guys this week, I'll probably wait till after Thanksgiving, because that's only like what 3 days away. So I'm gonna wait till after Thanksgiving with you guys. I'll come back, and what I am planning on doing is a Tramadol Withdrawal revised video for you guys, which is gonna add the things that I said in those previous videos. I'm gonna also add the things I left out. Any kind of questions you guys have had for me that for some reason I might have overlooked or I didn't get to answer. Everything is gonna be updated for you guys. No, I am not back on Tramadol. I haven't been since the past 5 or 6 years now, which I am thankful for. And one of the main people I got to thank is God, having God in my life for that. And I know a lot of you who may not be religious or, into the Bible thing. And, but I'm not going to hide my faith and I'm not going to hide my beliefs in any parts of my videos. Because if anything, I will be mentioning God more, if anything, because I am trying to get a closer relationship with Him. And I'm not going to apologize for that. So if any of you get offended, I apologize for that, but I'm not apologizing for my faith and my beliefs. I am never going to do that. This is just something that I need to do in my life to better my life. And yeah, he's the number one person, that I have to thank for the strength that he gave me to get through my addiction. And right behind him is my family, like my girlfriend, for her support, my family, the people that I did tell at that time. I'm also going to be adding, for those of you who are the religious types, I am, after the holidays, I am going to be doing free giveaways for you guys of things, basically friendship bracelets that I am going to have blessed. So those of you who will be getting interested in those, I will be mailing them out for free. Yes, I said free. That just want a blessing, and feel that you need that blessing of God, going through your addiction. For those of you that are religious and you want it, you may think, why are you doing it for free? Well, basically because it's God's work. This is God's work that I'm doing, and I shouldn't be making a profit off of it. So yeah, all you just have to do, if you're interested when I do that vlog, like I said, I'll be doing that next week. So those of you who will be interested in that, in the vlog, just in the comment section, give me your address down below. After I write your address down, I will delete the comment. So this way you're not giving your address out to everybody. Or you can leave me a private message. From what I remember, there is private messages on YouTube that people sent me a while back, like several years back. People somehow, which I didn't even know until it popped up, like it was a private message. I was like, how come this ain't in my comment section? I was like, how did you message me on YouTube? Like I was like ignorant to YouTube stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. I was like, but why are you messaging me private? Like you can leave a comment down below. Like, unless it was something personal, which I told people they could do that if they didn't want to leave comments down below to message me privately about their addiction, which is fine with me. So yeah, if you're interested in those bracelets, when I do get them, I will be giving them out for free. And like I said, you can comment down below your address to me so I can mail it to you, or you can send me a private message. I could, get your address that way. Whichever is best for you. But like I said, it's for those of you who are the religious type, or just not fully religious but do have God in your life and just want that little bit of a blessing. Like I said, just hit me up and let me know, because they are free. Okay, let me see. Somebody left a comment. Yeah, Daniel or Danielle. I'm not. Looked it up. Okay, Danielle, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's Danielle. Um, yeah, the longer I will answer some of the Tramadol questions on here, basically because somebody did message that. So, um, okay, so you've been on Tramadol for 3 years. Yeah, one of the things that you guys need to remember, which I'm going to get into this in the Tramadol video, but I will let you know here, the longer that you're, which I wish I did get into this, and I need to make some notes down before I do this Tramadol video coming up that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have to take some notes down because this is a good question, and I should have added that in my old Tramadol videos. The longer, what people don't understand is the longer you're on Tramadol, the worse and the hardest it gets. Now, I'm not saying the withdrawals get worse because they're pretty much the same. I would say they're pretty much the same. I mean, because there's been times I've been on them for over 3 years. I mean, I've been on them for like over 5 years. I mean, I was addicted to them for a while. I mean, it didn't start out that way. I slowly and eventually became addicted to the Tramadol. Like I said, it wasn't on purpose, you know. But it ends up going that way, like it ends up going there. It ends up happening without you realizing it. You know, and a lot of times when you tell people this, see, this is why a lot of people won't confess to having a withdrawal, is because people are quick to point blame. They'll instantly be like, "Oh, well, you got addicted. Well, that's your own fault." And no, it's not your fault. And that's what people need to understand. It's not your fault because it's not like you did it purposely. It's not like you decided, "Oh, let me, just get myself addicted to this shit because I got nothing better to do. So it seems like fun." No, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're on something for so long, your body gets immune to this, and you feel like it's not working for you anymore. So you suddenly not paying attention. A lot of times I didn't pay attention because Tramadol puts you in this euphoric state where everything feels like you're in a fog. You're not fully paying attention to the dosage you're taking. You suddenly start, misstepping, taking this crap, like, not realizing how much of the dose you're taking, and it becomes like this vicious cycle, and over time it just gets worse and worse and worse because even when you like you upgrade yourself on it, like, yeah, it starts working for a while, like taking if you're supposed to be taking one, you start taking two, yeah, that'll work for you for a while again until your body builds up that tolerance, and then suddenly again you're up to three, and it starts increasing your heart rate and everything. Well, no, not increasing it, slowing it down. Actually, it slows down your heart rate. So, and you're not paying attention to this, and slowly you're actually killing yourself, and you're not even aware of it. You're just trying to get rid of the pain that you're going through. You just want to get rid of that pain. That's all you're thinking about is, dousing out that pain that you're going through. So yeah, you're not totally thinking. Your mind's not all there because, like I said, it does kind of put you in a fog. You feel like this. You're in this euphoric state. You feel relaxed and calm and comfortable. So you're not thinking of anything else. You're really not. You're not thinking of anything or anybody to this point. Honestly, you're really not. You're just thinking that you're comfortable. You're at cloud nine. You're actually feeling like you're seeing clouds because everything is kind of like cloud. You're in like a fog. You're having a brain fog, basically. So I mean, you're not paying attention to what you're doing. You're just laying there like chilling out. But yeah, in the updated video, I will also tell you guys, which I had not mentioned, was I mentioned kratom, I did. But those of you in certain states, you cannot get it. They will not mail it to your state because it's still not approved by the FDA, which I don't understand why it should be. But because of that, that is not approved by the FDA, a lot of your states, they will not mail it to your state. So you're kind of screwed on that because that was the only alternative I gave you guys for you know after the tramadol, because a lot of you asked that question of, well, if I get off the tramadol, I'm still going to be in pain. Like, what can I take? What's the alternative to taking the tramadol? Like, yeah, they could put you on other opioids, but and or NSAIDs, but I mean, what's the point of doing that? You're gonna get a different addiction. You're gonna get an addiction again, but it's just gonna be a different medication. Like this time, what are you gonna be addicted to? Okay, you're not addicted to tramadol anymore, but now you got an oxycodone addiction, or you got a Vicodin addiction, or Percocet, or whatever they give you. It's the same vicious cycle again. So no, I will give you a tip on what could help you. You do need a prescription from a doctor for it. I'm sorry, you do. But it is not, well, some states consider it a pain pill. It is a kind of a form of one, but the good thing about this is you don't get addicted to it. Like if you suddenly stop, you're not gonna go through this painful withdrawal symptoms and stuff, because there was at least once or twice that I ran out early by accident, and because I wasn't paying attention to my dosage, what I was on, like when I was taking it. So I did run out 2 or 3 days early. So, and I've been taking this for years. But when I ran out, I was just like, wow, like I'm not going through any withdrawals. Like this is actually good. This is some kick-ass stuff, So I'm going to stick with it. I was like, I don't need tramadol no more, like this is working for me. This is good. But some states do consider it, like here, unfortunately here, Florida doesn't. But unfortunately here in West Virginia, they do consider it as a pain medication, a pain pill. I don't know why. Stupid laws here. But it's West Virginia, no offense. I call it Hicktown. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't understand why they, put certain things, they categorize things as certain in a certain area, like they categorize things and put things in a certain category that shouldn't even be there. Yeah, that whole, I don't get that whole thing. To me it's stupid, because I mean, it's not, like I said, you don't get addicted to it. So like, why put that in that category of medication? I just don't understand that. So some of y'all like higher doses. If you need a higher dose, you might have a hard time getting it. As for me, I do have a high dose, so they had to break down my medication. Here, yeah, they had to do that. They had to break it down so that instead of taking it twice a day, I would have to take it like 4 times a day, which is fine with me. As long as I'm getting my regular dose, it's fine. As long as I'm, still getting the same dose. I don't care if I have to take it 6 times a day. You know what I mean? Like every 2 or 3 hours, I got to take a half a pill, or like as long as I'm getting the dose that I need to help me with my pain, I'm cool with it. I'm like, hey, I'm copacetic. We're all good here. Like me and you, yo doc, like me and you, like we're right here. Like I got you right here. Like me and you are seeing eye to eye on this. So we're cool. So I'm like, why am I gonna dispute that? But anyway, I will mention that medication. You're probably like, what is it? I'm going to keep you guys in suspense on that for now until I do that, because I'm getting now totally into all the tramadol, and I'm not going to do that in this video. It's mainly why I'm back. So the videos won't be daily. I will not be doing them daily because I still have a lot of things going on over here, especially with my health situation. So No, and Thanksgiving's coming up in a few days. I don't really have any big plans for that day, honestly. Um, but yeah, after that, even after that, I mean, my vlogs won't be coming like that. Also, since I'm trying to have a better walk of life, and you know, um, have a better relationship with God. So, there are some old vlogs that I have made. And even if those people never see this video, I would like to apologize because, those videos were about other people, and, it is a sin to gossip. So those videos will be taken down, they will be deleted. I will be going through, I mean, because I think there's only about like 3 or 4 videos that I've done. Um, Two of them, I think like 3 of them were about big people, big YouTubers, and I threw my comments in about the crap they were doing. And it's not for me to say like what they do. It's not for me to say, you know, what they say, the things they say or do. It's not for me to judge, for me to even make an opinion on it, honestly. Because that's me going, like, I can make an opinion to myself, but by me talking about it to other people, that's me actually gossiping and being a gossip, and that is a sin to do that. So, by me trying to change my life around, turn my life around, and, walk a better life with my Lord and personal creator, that stuff I'm trying to change in my life and be better at. It's a work in progress. It's a day-to-day thing, one step at a time kind of thing. Because as us all being sinners, it takes work. So I'm a work in progress right now. So those videos will be coming down. And as I said, those, if there's a slim chance that you big YouTubers will see this video, but if you do, or happen to see those blogs, or you did see them, I should rather say have, if you have seen them, have because like I said, they will be taken down. I do want to apologize, make a public apology for that, because that was considered gossiping, and I don't plan on doing that. So my vlogs, even though they will be different like before, I'll still add some different video, like, videos for you guys, different vlogs. I'm still gonna be changing them up. I might still do some food review for you guys. Some of y'all seem to like those. You just wanted me to give you shout outs and stuff. So those, I will be doing those. I will still be mixing up my vlogs, but they will be coming different. They're not gonna be about other people, or, stuff that involves somebody else, or me talking about somebody else badly in a way that's bad, or shame, like I'm name shaming somebody or something. That is not going to be on here. I will not be doing vlogs like that anymore. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. So I've been on here for a while already. I know you guys, a lot of you don't like long videos. I've been on here for over 30 minutes. So I'm going to leave this video here with you guys. Like I said, be looking out for that Tramadol video after Thanksgiving. I'll probably do it on Friday, the day after, or probably Saturday. I'm not sure yet right now. Don't quote me on it, because it's still days away. I could be doing something that day, or just not be like a lazy, you know what, and, I'm trying to stop cursing, you guys. I could just be lazy, and just not want to do anything. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't quote me on what day. It'll probably be either, I'm just throwing that out. It'll probably, I'm saying probably, be Friday or Saturday. So if not, definitely on Monday, because I need to get prepared. This time I'm gonna add, make sure I take some notes down, and I need to do that first. And I am not. My mind isn't prepared for that right now. So I know it's days away, but I'm not mentally prepared for that right now, taking notes and stuff. I just really don't want to do that right now. My sleeping hours are mixed up. They're all messed up. I'm waking up at nighttime, sleeping during the day. This happens to me all the time. Me and my girlfriend, like, we mix up our sleeping hours all the time. Like, then we'll get our sleeping hours normal and we wake up in the daytime, sleep or, have that straightened out for maybe like a week, and then we're back at it again. Like, it's just both of us. We're back to, sleeping during the day and being up during the night. It's just, we don't plan it. It just happens. We both go through that. It's a part of insomnia. Sorry. Can't control that. The sleeping comes, and sometimes the sleeping does not come. Our body basically tells us when to sleep. So, and sometimes it seems like it doesn't tell us when to sleep. Like, it tells us not to sleep at all. And we're like on speed or something because it's like we're tired, but our mind is like so full and we're like charged up and going and going and going. Like, I just want to sleep. Like, you're telling your mind, like, will you just let me sleep? Like, come on already. But yeah, I mean, that is one big pain in the butt. It really is. And sadly, that happens to be one of the withdrawals from Tramadol. I mean, even though I'm not on Tramadol, I haven't been for the past 5 or 6 years. That is one of the withdrawals from Tramadol is also insomnia. I mean, insomnia, people debate on this. There is a big, it's debatable with people because some people believe that insomnia is not a real thing. It's not a real medical condition. And I can surely tell you that it actually is a medical condition. It's a mental medical condition, which, a psychiatrist could tell you that, but it is a real condition. And so, yeah, I've had the insomnia issue for a long time, whether I was or was not on Tramadol. My girlfriend has it. My mom experiences it. Without her medication, my mom would be the same way. There's other people that I know, friends and family, that also deal with it. So yeah, it is a real thing, you guys. Okay, so if my hours, anyway, getting to the point, yeah, I kind of went off topic there for a second. But getting to the point, with my sleeping hours always messing up, I want to make sure I take down notes first for you guys and then come back with that Tramadol revised video. Since it has been about 5 or 6 years since I did those videos, the Tramadol Withdrawal series that I did. I should say it that way because it's not just a video. It was multiple videos. So the series that I did, we'll be revising it because, like I said, it's been over like 5 or 6 years. So, and there's things I should have added, but I will add them this time. So that's it for you guys. I mean, I'm going to leave you here with that because I've already been on here almost 40 minutes. It's a little bit longer than I would have liked. And I know there's times I've done vlogs late at night and I've deleted them, but this one will be staying up. It will be posted for you because it has to do with my upcoming vlogs, videos I will be doing for you guys. So I will not be back till after the holidays. So I would like to wish all of you guys a happy Thanksgiving. God bless you, your friends, and your family members. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you remember to thank God first and foremost for everything Thursday that you are thankful for. Try to remember what the day is truly about. Is giving thanks to God, our Creator, our Savior, our Lord. So make sure you're thankful to Him first and foremost before anything else. Yeah, I hope you have a safe and a happy holiday. I hope you enjoy it and it's fun for all of you. Those of you who will be probably, I don't know, having it alone. As for myself, I still will be thanking God once again for everything that I have, all my blessings. I will be thanking Him, just being thankful to Him, and being thankful of Him for everything that I have because of Him, especially just being alive. That's one thing you should be first and foremost thankful for, is still being here, still being alive and breathing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. I don't want to get too long-winded into that now, with Thanksgiving. But yes, So I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. I will be leaving that here. I will see you after the holiday. So yeah, enjoy it, and I'll be in touch with you guys soon. So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Anytime you want to be notified of a new video, just hit that post notification bell down below. So until next time, you guys, later.